guys, today we're going to tour at Abetifi Stone Age Park. Yeah, we just drive past the commercial bank. Yeah guys, the Stone Age Park, it was a refuse dump, and one American man just came down. I learned he's a native of that place, and he came down to change the refuse dump into an amazing park. Well, I'm going to show you how the parks look like today. Let's engage on this journey. Yeah guys, we are almost at Rock City. I heard there's one of the biggest hotel in West Africa. Amazing. Wow, the person who owns this has really done well. The place is very big. I love the architecture design. Wow, what an artwork. It's a nice place. One of these days I'll actually find time, come there with my wife to have a great time. I learned there's a big pool in there. Wow, I will really come there and have time with my wife.
Welcome to Abetifi Stone Age Park.
Thank you.
So these pictures here showed how this place was before we turned it to be a tourist site.
Okay.
There is a man called Benjamin Yawado, and what he does for a living is an artist, cast sculptures and statues.
Okay.
So 29 Benjamin Yawado, him and his family house is right corner this whole place.
Okay.
So from the direction of this pole, and that pole standing there, so that from this gate to the end of the house, this whole environment used to be a refuse dump area. Okay. So since Benjamin Yawado, him and his family house were around this corner, there's a lot of mosquitoes, flies, scents, and all that disturbing him and his people. So he invests to clear this up, the mess, to have fresh environment and all that around his house. Okay. So after him excavating, then he discovered there is a rock underneath everything as we see today. So that's where we got the name Stone from. We have a park at the down there, the whole shape of the park is on top of a rock. So underneath the rock, he went to the archaeology department where it's actually gone. And he brought archaeology people over there for them to do excavation. So through their findings and carbon dating, they were able to discover that 12,500 years ago, people were living there as Stone Age people. Okay. And as I said it earlier, Benjamin Yawado is an artist who also have sculptures or statues to depict how those people used to live at that point. So some tools or artifact things that archaeology people found, such as a grinding stone, god axe, shells, tortoise shells, horns of animals, and bones of animals. Okay. So you'll be able to see all those types of So do you still have all those things in there? Yeah. He was trying to become. Okay. So that's how we built up this whole place.
Okay, so at first, as he said, it was a refuse dump. Okay, then that's him clearing the refuse. Then he got an excavator to clear the whole area. Then the chief, is this chief of
the chief Nana Sido the team.
Okay.
Him and his people also came here to see how the dumpings have been reformed to the side.
Okay. So can we go?
Some of the pictures and some of the programs we've been having. So that is the name of the place, Abetifi Stone Age Park. Okay. So the name Abetifi is the name of the community. The stone is the rock you see now, and especially where the stone people live. The age is the 12,500 years ago. Wow. The park is so that's why I was working here 5 years or 6 years ago, to David to support us to have a fence over the whole land we have here. So last 2 years, Easter Saturday, our former president and his people also came in to officially commission this place as a tourist site. So the man standing here, Benjamin Yawado, made him to tell how the men and modern Stone Age people used to go for hunting. So him standing there is a hunter. Nobody wanted to tell who exactly he is. So we say, or I say, he's the founder for the Stone Age people to live, or as their leader. And again, his name is called Kwekutintin.
Okay, Kwekutintin.
So what he found or he discovered was a snail having bird wings on his head, apart from hunting. Having our festival, nobody bring his car in, so right now we owe me 10 cities because you park your car inside. We have a fountain as artificial waterfall. So that's the process or the filtration system, the recycle system, how the process how we used to get the water. Now at the end of the day, the water will serve as waterfall. You can also bring your own food as picnic, to have in the park, which is just small amount. Students and churches also can do tent camping and bonfire. As well,
Okay. What can you tell me something about the polytime? Give you the idea. This is the first time seeing it.
Yeah, artists always have a different idea to make things.
Okay. So now is the whole place fine?
Okay. So we have 3 things as our future plan.
Okay.
Or 4. Let's say I want to have a pool side.
A pool side.
I want to have a cable.
Yeah, done.
Okay, so that's the filtration system I showed you. Other pictures. So this is a hole. Okay. Yeah, so we just fill it with gravels and charcoal. So this first hole is about 15 feet down, and we have 10 feet here. More tap from the kitchen. We have wastewater. Also, we join the clean one. So that's the reason I have these gravels and this charcoal here.
Can you tell me the reason why you use charcoal?
All right. So charcoal, we have Colgate Pestodent, we have Geisha with the black one. They are all made from charcoal, and we use these 2 things to clean odor from ourselves.
Yeah.
So this charcoal here also taking out the scent from.
Take out the scent from the
kitchen
water.
Yes, please. Okay. So at the end of the day, this water pass through underneath this flower bed. We need to flow on top of the rock as waterfall. Okay. So let's get there to see how the water.
Oh, okay. That's nice. Very waterfall.
So right now, where this water is coming from, Abetifi. So down there, you have a tank from the reservoir. So when all this water passes through that process, it keeps at that place.
When it goes down, it keeps, and so you have a tank of pumping. Wow.
So that's the pumping mechanism.
That is the pumping mechanism. So when the water goes down, you pump it back into a collector tank, then it will come back again. Wow.
As soon as I switch it off, all the water will be kept in the tank.
Okay. So it doesn't go beneath.
No.
Yeah. So it just harvests the water down there, and you repump it back. Yeah. Wow. What a nice idea. Wow. Yeah. So we'll go down to see how it's come down. Then we will. Wow, I really like how he has arranged.
With this one, I don't think you have any problem with Azab.
No. With this one, there's no need of painting.
Painting or something.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is his in-law.
That is, Mr. Kweku, you want to interview Do you know how to speak Tree? Do you want to speak Tree or do English?
Yeah,
let me
also dress up.
Okay.
Sure.
Abby.
So can you tell me what is this?
Just a form of tree in here.
Okay, and this.
That's the house of the animals we discovered from the place.
Okay.
That's the tortoise shell.
The tortoise shell discovered from this place.
So the remaining things
Yes.
are the room there. If you want to see that one as well.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, Mr.
So
Kweku.
we just came from the Shisha market, so I was relaxing small.
Okay, I'm Michael. Yeah, and there's my wife. Yeah.
Welcome.
Actually, we heard about this park. I learned at first it was a refuge dump, and they turned it to be a greater park. So we came here to see how the place looked like and also interview you. I learned you draw.
Yeah, I do the graffiti. So.
Okay, so can you show us some of your
I
designs?
mean, some is around in the park. Maybe when you entered, you saw the poly tanks.
Okay.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
polytanks.
Okay, was your
Okay.
idea.
And
That
then
was
there's
the
some
idea.
downstairs at the walls.
Okay.
And then there's one old kind of like wooden canvas where I also
Can you take us there if you don't mind?
Oh, he's.
you guys. So, I mean, you have the perfect guide.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Then thank me. Nice.
But I can join you first.
No problem. So then let's go. Bro, let's go.
Okay.
But he's in charge.
He's in
He's in charge, yeah.
Like, steal it.
Yeah, of course.
He knows way more about all the
Sure.
So where do you like saw the place? Instagram or
No, with the Maya. I saw
YouTube.
Ah, with the Maya.
Yeah, with the Maya.
I also met him. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the photo of the man who's been at this place. As I said, it is Benjamin Yawado.
Okay.
And this is his professor, a person who introduced him into artists.
Okay.
A person who taught him how to be artist.
Artist, yeah.
These are friends who go from Germany.
Okay. So they came down to help
Yeah.
when they were developing this place. Okay.
So around the building, still in his workshop, you can see some of his tools for nothing for four. Then we have his sharpening like nine.
Okay.
Yeah. The time they were living there, they weren't having food like now. So the yam are naturally things around. We have one of the yam. It plant itself only cocoa asibaire.
Cocoa asibaire, I've heard of it, but I've never seen some before.
Right, so there's a form of cocoa asibaire. It is not always straight like that as tender stone.
Tender stone. This one I've seen some before.
And this one will be their grinding stone for
grinding stone.
So they'll be using this one to sharpen it, you know.
Okay.
But they use for cutting.
Okay.
Yeah. For, you know, peeling out the yams and all that.
Yeah.
So these two things were naturally things that is discovered, and this one artificial made from Benjamin Yawano.
Okay, so this cocoa asibaire.
Cocoa asibaire.
This used for grinding.
Yes, please.
Okay.
So that's the water tank.
Okay, so there's a water tank.
Yeah, that's the water tank.
Wow.
So this water here.
Oh, okay.
You know, when the water tank is full, it will just through,
come out
to give a space in the tank so that it will not go overflow to spoil things.
Okay. Okay.
This is
Beautiful.
she's the daughter of Mr.
Okay.
My
Okay.
in-law.
Nice meeting you.
Wow. That's their baby.
You have a lovely baby.
Yes.
A baby boy, right? Wow. Yeah, that's
Whoa.
wow. You've done well. Let me shake you. You're mine. Okay. This is one of your artworks.
It's one of the old ones I did.
The old ones
I
you
didn't
did.
even finish last time I came to Ghana.
Okay.
So
So what's the meaning?
that's like the weaver bird.
Yeah.
Weaver. So I just had some leftover of the colors and I tried to
Okay.
experience a bit.
Okay. Okay. So, but I can see it seems a bird is trying to fly,
Yeah, it's sitting on a branch.
sitting on a branch, trying to fly up.
Yeah, but you see how like the weather is treating the material.
Okay.
It's really fading very fast.
Yes,
So,
because of the weather.
yeah.
Okay. That's
Yeah, time this time to overdo some, but now with the baby, you know.
Maybe it's true. It's true.
My
But it's
wife
a nice
keeps me also
artwork.
very busy.
Yeah. It's a nice aspect.
Thank you.
Done.
So then, I hope you enjoy.
Yeah. So when we are leaving, we are coming. Okay. Yeah. What's the name of that rock?
Bruku Mountain.
Bruku Mountain. I learned that the oldest rock within the Eastern region.
So this is where the museum tried to go.
Okay.
Mm.
This is the foundation. Okay.
You'll be able to see the view of the Abetifi finish vibrating and how the alphabet.
Yeah.
So imagine people having the waterfall attached to you. It should be on when you are back from the cave.
Okay.
So for electricity reasons.
Yeah.
So this is the park, you know.
This is the part.
That is the park showing. So the park too, you can have your any program, picnic, birthday party, photo shoot, engagement, wedding. You know. So that's this. We have a lot of weddings.
Yeah. So how much do you charge?
It depends. Someone is trying to do his everything, you know, reception, engagement, everything.
Yeah.
That person pay about 3,000.
3,000 for the whole day.
Yes,
So will you add check or?
No. It's just everything with the washroom and the place, electricity.
Hey, look at it.
Personally, a lot of things happens and we cannot be going there. But now we pour libation early morning and evening when we are leaving to allow our tourists to go and also have our small money on top of us.
Okay.
So this is the end of the tour.
Okay.
This is the same place that archaeology people came in 29, you know, to make their excavation work, to be able to discover that 12,000. After the years ago, people were living here, 28 people. And since Benjamin Yawado is an artist, he also carves sculptures to depict or to tell how those people used to live at this place. So the bones, the snail shell, the grinding stones, horns of animal, turtle shells, and this grinding stone for the tree idea were all carved to discover all these things from this place.
Okay.
Yeah. So these two women with one child, they're in the stream side washing down or scooping animal skin. Since they all live in the cadeness, they're trying to prepare something to carry themselves out or to sleep on something good as well. So right there we have a woman who is hacking into water to see his face or his reflection, but they will not have a mirror. So we put in his room, normal show.
Okay.
We have pawpaw, avocado, plantain, coconut, yam, cassava, and other fruits and food. To tell the kind of fruits and food they're also taking place the time they were living there. Right, that's a breastfeeding mother. At the same time, it's bathing his child. So at the baby's back, you can see that woman is holding something like breathing on the sand. That time they will not have a sponge, towel, soap, used to bath themselves and all that. So the leaves in the forest like a champon, ninya, those soft leaves. I'm not saying about what you are
Okay.
I always call him Sugar Daddy because he's an older man who is, called Daddy in the house, relaxed on top of a rock, having two sugar cane. So Sugar and his name Daddy gives him the Sugar Daddy. And the next one also making echo sound, raw distance communication. Woo! Echo. Yeah, it's that sounding. And the last one also sparking the fire by using two stones, and the matches. At the same time, these three people, they're also making the fire. But they have a fire making stone. That stone is a hole in it. So that stick will lock in the middle of that stone. So the more that woman is rubbing his sand, generating heat on the stone, and this man also blowing air, that woman also bringing dry things. So heat and friction, spaghetti, air from home.
Okay.
But I have two people, they are also trying to use the God axe, that Nyami Kumaten, that stone, to bisect. I'm going to try Abuan, say the second, Abuan, also a. We have a woman who is in the forest hunting for a snail. Since we have snail shells, there must be a sculpture telling how they use or they go for hunting for a snail. And the last one, that is a woman who is back from hunting, having his bush meat on his shoulder, having his face and all that. So beside here, that's a dry leaf 3-story building where they used to sleep.
Where they used to sleep. Okay.
Latest form, master bedroom.
Yeah.
So the name of the rock, as I said it earlier, is called Bosom Pra. So it's a deity. If you want a wish, you put your coins or something on there. Let's make it, because when it rains heavy, we have water drain out of this rock. And that water, the archaeological people fetch some to meet carbon dating to testify if it is drinkable or not.
Okay.
Yes, though it's drinkable though, but it's the same water as the Bosom Pra.
Okay.
So we went to the chief of the community. He also were able to tell us that this rock belongs to the Bosom Pra.
Okay. What about the bones?
All these bones were discovered from this place.
Okay.
That place, that corner over there, at the back of those bones, we have a pot, cuckoo, for those people who were living here as their ghosts. So,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.